Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourselves in this weird, wild, wacky world of ours, and welcome to another exciting installment of Darkness in Dublin. In this evening's scene, we find Mr. Richard Ward, newly arrived in Dublin. He has been sent here for his own reasons, and those reasons are intimately his own. However, yes, Kim, that is Coke. No, Kim, the Coke is not going on my laptop.
I just love it. There was this fucking pause and then
Sorry, continuing on, being professional. Cough. Mr. Ward has been sent in order to deal with issues. However, he has been told that the bastion where he may encounter his fellow awakened individuals is located at a bar which is called the Griffith Club, just outside of Dublin city centre. Mm-hmm. Oh, Richard's dead. Shortest intro ever. Walter?
He may have disconnected. I can't view his picture.
need to say a prayer.
In nomine Patri et Filii et fuck you.
There he went.
Whoa, Kim, he logged out. He logged out as I was praying. Does that make him a demon?
I mean,
No
I don't know.
comment.
Yes.
Praise our Lord and God, science, for without him we would not be able to do what we are doing today. That allows us to give a prayer on air via weird radio waves over someone being disconnected because their radio waves are not that good.
Also,
In
if he is a
science,
demon, someone needs to call the Archbishop.
Oh, fuck! Ow, what the fuck?
Whale van.
Yes?
Hello.
Walter?
How you gonna answer the phone that was calling you?
Okay.
Awkward silence. Everybody, awkward silence. I assume everybody's met at this point.
Continue the awkward silence.
Everyone's what?
All
I
the
mean-
awkward silences.
Fuck, dude.
There we
Not
go.
Awkward. Awkward is just kind of like when the is. I'm not going to continue with that statement because this is on air.
Ha.
Smart.
You don't even know what I was gonna say. You want to go?
Sweet zombie fucking Jesus. When I got a fucking Facebook call on my phone, and because the earphones I had in it nearly fucking, like, racked my ears. Walter, can you hear us?
Nothing to call. That was weird. Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright. As I've said, you have been informed that there is an area where the enlightened or awakened individuals of the city hang out, known as the Griffith Club, a club just outside of Dublin city centre, and it has been suggested that should be your first point of contact if you wish to engage with the enlightened community of Dublin.
Griffin Club. Okay. Actually hop in his car. It's a really nondescript car. Of one that he would drive, but he will head there.
Okay. The Griffith Club, as I have described it many times in the past, is reminiscent of an Edwardian or Victorian-style gentleman's club, with large plush leather seats, with large portraits of mustachioed men looking down at you incredibly judgmentally, and even larger glasses of whiskey. This evening, there are exactly 4 other people in the Griffith Club proper who are enjoying either alcoholic beverages or food. As a newcomer enters, the doors will swing wide, and you will see Mr. Richard Ward, a man you have never met before, as he enters the Griffith Club.
He will crack his knuckles and look around. Nod his head to the ones assembled.
Iki will
And he
incline her head slightly at the newcomer.
In the at the far end of the Griffith Club, there's a young man, scruffy hair, tossed and kind of wild, drinking some sort of brown beer and throwing darts at a dartboard. He's got with him a backpack, a messenger's bag, and a skateboard. And he continues to throw darts. As you walk in, he'll turn, look you over once, kind of nod his head, then go back to playing his game of 501.
Finley's probably just sitting there giving unnecessary commentary to the dart throwing.
Let's see. He will detail that I left out about his description. He is wearing a pair of Bluetooth headphones with the neck wrap and earbuds, and he will still be apparently talking to somebody. Covers one ear to show that he's not really talking to anybody in the room. Yeah, I'm here. I'll call you back if anything changes. And he'll and then pull it back and then pull his hand back out.
With all the subtlety of a bull in a china shop, he gently taps Iki on the side of the head and goes, "Hey, that shit technocracy, should we be kicking his ass?"
Ah, Mr. Jackie. Touch the side of my head again or touch me again, and things will not be pleasant for you or your fingers.
Okay, so you're going to answer the question or not?
No.
Fella, name's Jackie Kenrowan. How are you?
Jackie, you said. It's Rick. He'll extend a hand as he walks over,
I do, Rick.
to him.
He sticks out his hand and shake it.
It's actually a fairly firm grip. He doesn't look as strong as the grip is. But he'll shake it and he'll look around and say, I heard this was a safe place full of
bar full of mages. Bar full of mages.
Say it. Okay, all right then. Just getting it out there. All right then, yeah.
You have come to the right place.
Good, excellent. So I thought I was gonna be meeting some choristers. Are any of you? And he points around at the group.
Bad, buddy.
Huh?
I'm sorry, pal, but they're kind of light on the whole membership. You got the boss. That's about it. Everybody else is kind of not one of them. That's okay. We all get along famously.
Okay. Anyway. All right. Well, hoping I'd at least see who's going to be teaching me, but
Oh, I have a fair mind of who's going to be giving you the old lessons and stuff. You're going to have to drink a whole lot to be listening to that fellow.
Not it. As the
do tell. What do you mean?
Well, the brain trust twins over there, the youngin that looks like he's about 12 years old, that's Liam. He's a genius. The other fella is Solon. I mean, sorry. The other fella is Finley. He's old and crusty and has a whole lot of hell of a questions. I'm Jackie. I don't know jack or shit. But they're right over there if you want to go talk to them.
Jackie,
Come,
why are you
Jackie,
pointing
what
at
do
me?
Oh, but lest we forget, this here is Lady Ikiro.
This is over at Ikiro and just doesn't really say a word to her, just nods.
She inclines her head back ever so slightly.
I have to look at someone's sheet. Give me a moment.
Oh no.
Hold the scene for just a tick while Evan has to do his thing.
Ah, crap.
Oh boy.
Considering it might be your sheet, Walt. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Okay.
I ain't do it this time.
Ready to dodge
you
another
did.
fireball?
It was somebody else.
Always.
Look, I will dodge a fireball again. Fuck that. She would be a little bitch. Trying to talk that good shit.
I have a nope on the ready.
You know what? At least it was better than talking shit to a fucking angel. Huh?
I'm not
Oh
talking
yeah.
about.
Okay. Through your headsets, you will hear. Interesting. Hang on, running background search now. Ikiro. Why does that name ring a bell?
Oh, shit.
Hand to his ear.
One moment. Ikiro. No last name given. Aliases. Got it. Holy shit. Right. Her twin brother is the head of the Thousand-Tailed Dragon Shinsengumi, noted Japanese criminal organization. He's never been managed to be fingered for anything, however, let's just say he's a person of incredible interest.
He'll just reach in his pocket and tap a button that he's memorized that's code for affirmative.
Sorry, continue on.
He's not wearing a visible Bluetooth set or anything, right?
Yes, he has a Torque style headset with earbuds.
And he's clearly talking into it, or is he sub-vocalizing, or what?
He hasn't said he's pushed a button to indicate affirmative.
Okay.
It was somebody talking through the headset at him, basically.
He
Gotcha.
reached in his pocket and tapped something.
It's all good.
So thought I was supposed to be meeting at the church, but what could you actually, Jackie? Your accent sounds familiar. Where are you from?
Butcher Holla?
Butcher Holla. Don't know that place. What state you from?
Oh. I reckon you could call it Georgia.
Ah, All right. North Kakalaki here.
Oh, so you're a Yankee then? Okay.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you. What's good around here?
Are you confused, son? Overwhelmed? Do you need some help? A hug, maybe? I don't hug folks.
I mean, there's a lot. The whiskey here is pretty good. They've got a pretty solid brown ale. Guinness is always fantastic.
That oatmeal shit you had me drink that one time?
No, that I didn't have you drink that one. That was somebody else. Don't put that that black magic on me.
I will point out for posterity. Hey, Austin, that person you really wanted to talk to about that specific thing is here.
Ah, shit. Okay. Man with the bushiest of mustachioed man, the fanciest of pants.
Oh no, he's not here. You wanted to talk to Ikiro about the summoning of something.
Yeah, no, she scares me. I'm going through proper channels.
So nice, though, honestly.
You just told me to go die for touching you. You ain't nice.
You fucking touched me, though. That's like the biggest it happened. She's got a personal space bubble. You completely destroyed that personal space bubble and stuck your nasty American finger in it.
Filthy
You
guy
know
shit.
what? I'm a filthy guy, June. I'm a filthy American pig dog. You can take your little happy ass over there and drink some sake. Have some. Out of character.
All right, kids.
But no, like Austin, it'll be fine. Trust me. She's not as mean as it. Like everyone makes her out to be.
No, she's terrifying.
No, she's not. And besides, she can help you out.
This way. Where the kids go unsealing.
Sad. Tears.
It's okay, Kim. Your brother still loves you in ways that was not intended by man.
Oh God.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Show me on the doll. Show me on the doll where you touch you.
Okay, no, because I was just saying because I wasn't sure if you wanted to actually. Was it? Hang on, no, wait. Evan could be confusing this. Austin, was it you or Sam who wanted to summon the ghost of Magister Metz?
It wasn't me who wanted to summon him. I just wanted the records on him.
Oh, okay. That might have
Like,
been a
I
Sam
want the
thing.
books. I want the book stuff. I don't want to talk to creepy McTradition Breaker.
She's not. What the fuck you mean, tradition breaker?
Not him, Metz. Or not Ikaro, Metz.
How was Metz a tradition breaker? Okay, that's cool. Continuing.
You didn't say creepy dead bitch. You said creepy tradition breaker. Pay attention.
Mark? Fucker.
1 second.
Well, seeing as how Richard is done talking to him, Jackie sits back down and hunches over and begins to drink his coffee some more. And going, what the fuck does this mean now?
anyway, see that what Jackie's drinking. Point at it briefly. It's like I'd start looking around for some of his own.
I have personally laid claim to all the coffee and no, I'm just kidding.
The barman stands incredibly straight backed. He has a monocle affixed to one eye. He has slick black hair that is combed backwards. He looks at you and he says, "And what is your pleasure, sir?"
Coffee, sugar.
As you say, sir. It will take him a
Make it
couple of
2.
moments before coffee is placed on the table with a bowl of sugar and a spoon.
He will spoon 2 spoons of sugar in, stir it a bit. Thank you, sir. And he'll exactly know how. He'll lean in and say, "How much?"
It's free here, sir.
Excellent.
I'm
Take
relatively certain that's the only reason my establishment is frequented by Mr. Kinrowan and his stench.
You should be correct.
Return to the group. I was hoping to get to meet head of my tradition, but
Oh, he doesn't come here. At least not that I've ever heard of.
I'll have to make a trip to the church after this then. That's
Oh.
all right.
And he'll just kind of like give that wince of, oh. You have fun.
You seem to know a bit. Care to share?
No personal experience, only rumor and secondhand knowledge, so I wouldn't dare pass on something that was false.
Met him once. Seems pretty stable.
I tend to like to go on first-hand experience, so I'll take that into... I'll consider that, but all right. Well, he'll...
So what brings you to our fair city?
Oh, Master Exarch, we call it.
Kinky.
Wanted me to come here. He's technically a reverend, but whatever. Wanted me to come here. Said there was problems. I'm here to look into these things. You wouldn't happen to know ahead I need to worry about, would you? Any of you?
He's going to look at his watch. We have about 4, 8, 70, 48, 52, 52-ish hours before we're winked out of existence.
Huh.
And on
Give
a
or
side
take.
note, and on a side note, Jackie, you're now drinking pee.
Oh boy. 52 hours before we're winked out of existence.
Specifically Dublin. So
Give or
it's
take.
not... Well, yeah.
Anything else you got on it?
Angry
So that's enough.
Paradox Spirit, Truce with the Order, or Truce with the Order, and
Order?
a couple of mad people fucking with the normal flow of time. So drink if you got 'em.
digging then.
And thus it was at that moment we knew Jackie Kinrowan was broken.
Doesn't want to drink his coffee. Wow.
There is a bright flash in the room, like a kind of, almost strong enough for you to require a stamina check to, not be immediately blinded.
Shit.
I get to put up her picture again.
Shit. God damn
Very
it!
quickly look
This
away.
bitch.
There was
Why?
a rent. There's a rent in how to explain it. There was a rent in reality as you see this woman come tumbling backwards as fire is still spraying from her hands. You were all immediately covered in her blood from the fact she is missing her left arm from the shoulder up. Arterial spray. As she falls backwards into the room, once again drenching the floor in visceral red crimson before the rent is sealed and she starts to choke up more blood.
Jackie will run to her aid using Life 3 and hoping for the best.
So,
Huh.
I have a willpower roll to make.
Oh yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah.
By the way, you said she appeared, did she appear through a portal or just she's here?
She appeared through a portal.
Portal's gone, right?
Yeah, basically, the portal is gone. Her fire stays longer than the portal itself does, and the wall on the opposite side is badly blackened from it as she appears to be lapsing in and out of consciousness.
I'm not going to actually heal her. I'm just going to stabilize her with life magic. That way I don't got to spend any contestants because I don't have any. Is that cool?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll heal her then with my quintessence.
She is moments from death.
Yeah, I got this.
I got 4 successes on my willpower roll, so I don't panic.
Nope.
Gonna
I
Who can heal
stabilize
her? Who can fix her?
I stabilize with 4 successes.
Yep. Iki's going to just take some of her blood, Iki's blood. I mean, just kind of prick her finger again and do the design for that focus dough. And then I'm gonna spend a quint to lower it back down to 3. Okay. It's one roll. Gonna do the same thing again because something tells me she's gonna need more. Six successes, okay?
Hi, Kim. Take
Hey.
6 aggravated damage.
Fuck my life.
As you physically feel the magic redirected onto you, turn from healing to something destructive and flow through your veins. She is still on the floor, still exactly as pained as she was.
I think I'm at end cap.
You might well be.
Did the stabilization stop the dying?
Stabilization stopped the dying, but the healing was actively turned into a weapon.
Can we make awareness checks to see what the fuck that is, or prime side or whatever?
If somebody has Prime Sight on, they can see whatever enchantment she's currently under.
Wait, shit, I have Prime Sight.
Alright. I'm a prime sight.
Prime side.
All right, Kim. Actually,
Because
you
that
know what?
wasn't supposed to be
I'll let you take it back because I did forget that you made the thing with Prime Sight on it. My apologies. Basically, there are she has been wrapped in a series of incredibly deadly enchantments that are designed to make it so she will die and to keep her dead. Not only that, but to destroy her soul after the point of her own death.
Who the hell
Yeah.
shoot this off?
So about that,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do what House Bonusagus does.
Okay.
Is it not fuck with the Fae, please?
No, that's a different house.
It's a
I
different
know.
house.
Oh no. But can we just do that, please? Not fuck with the Fae?
I mean, it's part of
Stop
our house.
looking at me. Stop looking at me.
So I have 3 successes. Can I do... So on my prime site, I've got 3 successes. I'm going to do 2 duration. So it's up for the scene.
Mhm.
Can
So,
I
yeah,
do
no, so-
a perception esoterica to try and
Yes.
figure out how many effects are on her?
Yes, you can. By the way, Kim, so yeah, you did not take that ag damage because I forgot you had prime side, so you saw it in time, basically.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so basically she's got like a shit ton of enchantments and stuff wrapped around her, and she's kind of like low-key fucked.
Yes. However, she appears, how would you explain it? Her aura is covered in, basically, you sense that an incredibly powerful magical duel happened, and she gave as good as she got, if that makes sense, even though she is currently missing an arm.
It looks to me like she got fucked up.
You should see
So
the other
I have
person.
3 successes on that perception esoterica.
Okay. She has at least 4 to 5 effects on her.
Okay.
One of which is designed to turn any energy you attempt to direct towards her back at the person. So you were pretty
Okay.
sure if you tried to holy stroke it, it would turn it back.
Right. So that means that's the first effect that needs to go.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna start the glossolalia thing and speaking in various languages, including Aztec and Enochian, Gaelic, Welsh, Arabic, Mandarin, commanding that to be undone,
Mhm.
and basically speaking the words of the spell, that effect backwards. And that is how I am going to be using my perception, or my intelligence esoterica, to lower my magic casting difficulty.
That's fine.
So
Question: who is physically the closest to her? Probably
Jack.
Jackie, probably, because you're the one holding her stable, aren't you?
Yeah.
Her good arm, she will reach up and she'll grab you. You don't know if she can tell where she is or not.
He's trying to console her as best he can.
So my difficulty for my rolls are going to be reduced by 3.
Okay. For all of you here, she will say one word. She will say, "Master," and then her eyes will roll back into her head, and she'll fall unconscious again.
This is not going to be a short cast effect, by the way.
Mhm.
While Liam is busy, there's no other order mages in here, are there?
Nope.
Just Liam.
Somebody get Liam's cell phone out of his pocket and get the number so you can call the damn house. This is bad.
Jackie is now awash in blood. She's holding her stable, so the blood is kind of slowed to a trickle, but there is a lot of it.
Iki will grab the phone. Out of his-
Hey, that blood looks delicious.
Oh yeah, no, like that blood splatter that she got on her, she was kind of just like, uh-huh. She might have licked a little bit of the blood spatter off of herself.
That's fine.
I have addictions to feed. I ain't gonna waste the blood. You shut up. You have some addictions yourself, don't even.
I drink boiling coffee, for crying out loud.
Yeah, and I like the taste of blood. It's, everybody's got their own thing. But yeah, she'll just kind of look at Liam, say, "I'm sorry," and just kind of, since he's busy, and just kind of snatch his phone out of his pocket.
Who is chanting in various esoteric languages and building up quite a threshold of magical energy around him.
She'll just take a picture of the Magister and send it to whoever has the highest title in his phone.
Oh dear.
Wait, whoa. Whoever has the highest title in her phone.
In his phone, because she took Liam's phone.
Bother.
Hi, Liam. How many of the inner council members do you know?
Oh, fuck. You don't know her middle shit, I'm sorry.
He has only met with was it the Archduke of House Bonasagus and her and
Would you have? I doubt very much you'd have the head of Bonasagus' number in your phone, though.
No. Probably would have Crowshaw's.
To be fair, hear me out on this. You might not have his number because that shit only goes out to that. But if your phone is like a hermetic phone organized by hierarchy, you'd still have him at the top. It's just going to have an email, which you could send the attachment to.
No, I would send. He has a different version of communication.
For the record, there is another crackle of energy, and another rent in reality will open.
Right. So,
and this individual is standing there.
She looked like a bitch.
Is this person injured?
Not visibly.
Like a bitch.
God damn it, Kim. Leaning on the staff that's pictured, they will say, "Apprentice, please leave my apprentice to me."
Oh, they don't look so much like a bitch.
So, 6. I have, 6 successes dedicated towards that, that House Bonus Saga Sing. 1 to target the spell, because I have to spend 1 to target, correct?
No, you just have to spend them into effect and duration.
Right, so the reversing spell, I've got 6 successes dedicated to undoing that in the most flamboyant and Bonus Sagas way possible.
Okay, there will be a brilliant flash of gold light. You will feel the spell shatter. However, as the spell shatters, you, Liam, will be thrown against the back wall. It will be very painful. Not enough to take damage, but
Ka-tunk!
Hey, Icaro!
1.
Excuse me.
He's going to stand
Once
up.
again, the figure who is wearing the mask and has the billowing cloak will say, would you mind, as I have said, leaving my apprentice to me? I will make it so that they are given what it is that is necessary.
Do any of those masks have a weird symbol on them, other than like the one we've been hearing about?
None of them have
teardrop?
None of them have a teardrop on them.
Do they look similar in manufacture, though?
I mean, they're white masks, so you could make that argument. I will point out, I didn't realize this when I picked the photo, but this is obviously a woman. The voice coming out is obviously male. The character is also male. I just didn't see the boobs. Evan was somewhat blinded by cool masks.
It's extra padded.
I would like.
There, dear sir.
There are indeed the boobs that do exist. I apologize, viewers. Evan does not apparently understand titties.
Pretty sure
Liam,
there are lots of people that can teach you.
Liam, can I get you to make me an intelligence Order of Hermes lore roll, please?
Nobody likes the hermetics.
You're not wrong, but God knows if they're in my game, I have to run for them as much as I hate them.
Hey, I meant that as a joke, okay?
Standard diff?
Difficulty 7.
Okay.
Because you're also thinking on the fly.
Just realized the Akashic lore.
Book smart count?
Beg your pardon?
Booksmart count?
Yes.
Four successes.
Okay. The person who's currently walking towards the downed magister, who says that who calls her his apprentice. D'Onofrier was the apprentice of Alexander Metz, who is dead.
Oh dear.
Kitties are alive.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Now, apprentice, I merely wish to see to her better good.
Last I checked, your better good and my better good and our better good are all entirely different. Also, aren't you supposed to be a corpse?
As cliché as it may sound, apprentice, rumors as to my death have been entirely overrated. Now stand aside. Let me finish this.
Hey, by the way, Evan.
Yes?
Finley's been sitting back in his corner where he's been since this entire fracas started, sitting there with his newspaper. And he's got his phone behind the newspaper, and he's just sent out, let's just say he's patched 2 people into an audio recording.
Okay.
I'll message you as to who they
He'll
are.
send out that text, by the way.
So.
But I had to because nobody's paying attention to Rick.
Why? What are you doing, Rick?
Audio is being sent to witness, and
All right then.
Face preparing his stuff.
because I'm assuming he was given contact information for.
Yeah, you were. Okay, cool.
Somebody important over there, if not the big guy.
You will basically at this point, the figure has stopped because I think Liam said you were interposing yourself.
Yeah. It was the. Sorry, you're a corpse, and there are other people who have vested interest in D'Onofrier.
You see, for the record, he'll bring the staff up and he'll lean on it. Once again, I'll emphasize it is a he. If you notice the staff design that this picture has, in the central circle where nothing is located in this picture, there is a clock in the center of his staff. He will say, Now, apprentice, step aside so I may end this once and for all.
That sounds like you wish to murder them.
There is a contemplation, and he will say, when there is no time, there will be no murder, but perfect clarity.
Still transmitting.
See, the problem is
Point.
there's a whole bunch of time, and that plan isn't gonna work so much, and so I'm gonna look up specific mechanics. Give me a minute.
Okay, sorry, Jackie, you were about to do a thing?
Jackie says, "Oh, buddy, you ought to stay hid." It was
Do the thing, Jackie! Do the thing!
Oh no!
you are witnessed by the eye of. As what the hell is his name? As you were witnessed by the eye of the dead. What's the clock dude's name? Of
Wrinkle.
Wrinkle. So shall you be seen?
Are you doing that thing where you're calling Wrinkle again?
This is the kind of thing he was told he was to call him for, right?
Okay, cool.
Do you still have any favors with that black feathered dude?
No, got something better.
Okay.
Hold my beer.
From behind you, you will hear the sound of discordant clocks, and this individual will appear, except Wrinkle doesn't appear like he normally does. He's leaking a black fluid and on his knees.
Well, shit.
Fuck.
Anomaly critical. Anomaly critical.
So, I'm gonna do something real dumb.
Okay, Liam, do the dumb thing.
I'm ready.
This is very much a bonus August, not in my house attitude.
Okay.
I am going to blink over to Wrinkle
Okay.
because Wrinkle seems a little bit farther away than I can get to at the time.
Yep, as I say, he's on his knees and kind of bleeding a black Icarus fluid.
Right. So I am going to blink over to Wrinkle. I'm going to spend a willpower for this. So Vulgar is 4 plus, so 7.
Okay. By the way, both Finlay and David, you will get text messages on your phone or other recording device saying, "We're sorry, we could not set. We're sorry, the devices that we're sorry, but you are currently out of cell phone service area." The creepy thing is that it's backdated to about 10 minutes before anything happened.
Okay, so I have, thanks to my use of willpower, blinked over to Wrinkle.
Okay.
I have the eye. Now this is where things are going to get dumb.
I like the dumb.
So this is real dumb. Using... Got 2 points of Quint left. Using the eye, which I have kept on me, as an arcane tie to Wrinkle, I am going to, between Consecrate and channel Quintessence 2, I'm going to use the arcane, the eye as a focus for this. In Enochian, I am going to speak Tell All R1, and then I'm going to use this to give Wrinkle Quintessence so we can fuck this dude.
Okay. And yes, Kim. Yes, you can.
And clarifying, in Enochian, you said till all are one?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, for those of you who've looked at this person, they have dozens of weird sigils and sigillions around them etched in Prime. The masks are, you can see, if you had Spirit Sight up, you could, oh, actually, Iki has Spirit Sight up. You can see the masks all around them.
I was just laughing anyway, go on, my bad.
You can see the masks swirling all around them. For those of you who have Prime set up, you can see the Prime signatures of the masks that are not just the ones on their face. And the staff that they have in their hands is glowing with a brilliant radiance.
Okay, now let me ask you another question real fast before I do what I was gonna do, because I have a feeling that if it backtracks, it's not gonna be a good day for Iki. Do they have the same, like, if magic goes towards them, is redirected kind of shield bubble shit up on them too?
They do.
Fuck. Never mind.
So
All right. So Liam, do the crazy thing.
I got 1 success on the effect, or for duration, so it lasts what, a turn?
A scene is a single success.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna give Wrinkle. This, we will be tied for a scene, but I'm gonna give him a point of quintessence as sort of a boost. We got this guy. Let's fuck him up.
Okay. You feel the energy flow from you into the kneeling form of Wrinkle. Wrinkle, his wounds appear to close ever so slightly, and he will rise very shakily to his feet, at which point he will turn and look at you, and he will say, unknown algorithm, sensory incapability, flow causality non-recognized.
This is the motherfucker who's doing about all the bad things.
He'll look around, and he looks around, and he'll say, unable to identify individual pre-mentioned.
Okay, so next dumb thing. So because motherfucker and I are now linked, landscape of the mind time.
There you go.
Apparently not.
Oh dear, did you fail?
I just failed. Not enough successes.
Okay.
By the way, sorry.
mhm.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead, Sol.
Well, since the phone idea isn't working, Finley was going to try a thing.
Was it a funny thing?
Well, it's something he may have heard about from talking to Christina, something he was going to add to his rotes list, possibly this next month, but it's not a rote, he just knows it can be done.
Okay.
He was going to walk over to Wrinkle, pretty much, you know that level 1 prime thing where you basically hurt the crap out of yourself and invest quintessence?
Hurts blood.
Hurts blood.
He was pretty much going to pull out a sickle that he has with him. It's just under the coat.
Isn't Hurts blood prime 2?
No, it's prime 1, actually.
Is it? Okay.
Well, at least according to the Verbena revised book.
Oh, that's fine then.
Yeah. He was pretty much just going to put his hand on Wrinkle's back and pretty much cut a long gash through his arm. We're talking like 3 lethal, which would be 6 quint. And he basically can't use that.
Is it 2 for 1 or is it 2 for 1 or is it 1 for 1?
If it's bashing, it's 1 for 1. If it's lethal, it's 2 for 1.
I will point out that that's fine, but remember that it's actual pattern damage that you're taking when you do it.
So it's more akin to aggravated.
It's not ag in this.
If you want the page number of how it works in the current edition, I can give it to you.
Okay, what is it? I'm not trying to slow everyone down. It's just I was going based on what I saw in revised.
I got you. I understand. It is in and it is on page 49, I believe.
How do you do that, or 20th Annie? Okay, one second.
How you do that?
Pattern damage is a very specific thing.
50.
Okay. 50, gotcha. Let's see. Heart's blood. Da, 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 da. Okay, so there is a new version of it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Da, 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 da. Okay, it doesn't quite work the same way as it used to. Shit.
Yeah, I know.
Also, does it now require more spheres, or does it not?
No, it's still Prime 1. However...
It's a one-to-one translation.
Well, I'm removing quintessence from myself and putting it into the task at hand, which would normally give me a reduced difficulty for something. I guess you could argue I'm just giving the quintessence directly to someone else. I mean, that's a thing. You can do that with Prime 1. Okay. Each quintessence point translates to 1 health level. So, okay. He's just doing 3... okay, it's not that it's ag, it's just it can only be healed by time and rest. It cannot be healed super fast by magic. So I'm going to have this scar for... Basically, my arm's going to be near unusable for a while.
Oh, boy.
But I am dumping 3 quintessence straight into Wrinkle's pattern. Like, here you go.
Okay, he will cut a grisly rent into your arm, and you will feel it as your arm goes numb. You will see Wrinkle's wounds start to heal and wrap themselves together with technology and other weaving bits of strands of cloth, and he will stand slightly taller, at which point you will hear the person behind you say, "Why is it that you cannot understand? that when there is no time of tomorrow, and the tyranny that is all time is gone, we can have Eden. We can have a world free of the consensus. We can be kings among what is left. Why is it you cannot say?
Jackie whispers to the broken woman's feet. If you got anything you can help us with, right now would be the time to share it.
Who you're whispering to? Who? Sorry.
The broken creature at his feet.
The what? Sorry, I can't hear you, Marcus.
Oh, her. The magic.
Okay. Okay. Cool. That's fine. She appears to be passed out cold. He will continue. He will walk forward. He will walk forward. Wrinkle still cannot perceive him, and he's kind of. You can see him. He's doing something. Like he's starting to glow bright green.
Okay, so that sense of sharing thing, because we're connected. We're a thing now.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if that works. I got 1 point for duration, so it lasts for the scene. 2 points into effect.
Wrinkle, your head will immediately snap to the left as you feel it is not necessarily you who's doing so. And Wrinkle will launch his hand forward straight. A dozen different sigils and seals will appear in the air like transmutation symbols. And there is a blinding blast of green light. As the green light meets the clock staff, however, it dissipates in a blinding golden fuselage and cavalcade of absolute destruction. The bar itself appears to teeter all around you. The walls become liquid for a moment. Everything becomes uncertain. Probability itself breaks down as the two combat one another. Force against force. The immovable object against the irresistible force. Until eventually reality snaps back into focus. The clock starts to chime slightly discordantly, and the figure looks down at it. Wrinkle collapses once again to his knees. Blood, or his ichor spewing from under its mask, as the apparent effort of that was nearly overwhelming. The clock itself, you can see the fact that the screen is cracked. The actual hands are starting to flail. Time itself appears to be slipping. And the figure looks at you and snarls, and he says, blind fools unable to see anything beyond their noses. Curse.
Evan, that it is time for someone to hold my beer. As he seems distracted, Jackie's going to charge him and try and take the staff away from him.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, his magical defenses are probably a little weaker now, thanks to.
Oh, his magical defenses are down.
Oh yes, you know what I'm about to roll.
So, what do you want me to roll?
Roll me Dex and a relevant stat like Brawl in order to try and take a staff away from him.
All right.
Actually, no. It'd be Strength Brawl to try and yank and grab.
Don't we have larceny?
Can I? No. Can I use entropy to assist me in this roll?
Yes, you may.
Lower the probability.
Wobbly tiny wimey.
It's
Hey, y'all.
8, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use some quint to lower that.
The diff is going to be diff 7, ordinarily. So, however much you want to, if you can alter that with your entropy roll.
I'm trying. Let's see. 3d10 greater than equal to 5. F1. Then I will spend the willpower.
Question, by the way, Evan.
Mm-hmm.
How seriously injured does Wrinkle look at this point?
You have no real way. Oh wait, you do actually. He is probably only a couple of steps from being unable to physically manifest.
So, I'll wait until I know we're not really doing initiative. So just let me know when I can do a thing. I know.
I'm just going to wait until we see what happens with Ikiro and with Jackie, and then you can obviously do your thing. Don't worry about it.
I can spend only 3 quint, or can I spend more? To lower
You
the
can only
diff?
spend 3. You can only spend 3 quint.
You can only modify it by 3. So
I got 4 successes to grab the staff.
Okay, I have to roll his opposed roll. Give me a second to see if he manages to maintain control of his staff.
Can I continue casting this roll?
Yes. Okay, Jackie, you managed to tackle the staff out of his hand. The staff will, for the record, as soon as the staff leaves his fingertips, it immediately turns to dust. As it, oh, well.
I wasted my time on that one.
But the staff does not rematerialize in his hand.
Does he look pissed?
Behind the you can't really see anything behind the mask.
So no rage screams?
No. Well, it's also he's too busy to rage scream. You think he's trying to control something because his magical energy itself is flaring. What were you saying, Kim?
That's 7 successes, though.
How many successes is 7 on the damage chart?
a lot.
Yeah. If it's straight damage and nothing else, then yeah, that's a lot. I think 14, but I could be wrong.
Is forces used in this?
No.
Okay. Where's the damage chart? I had it up a second ago. Damn it.
Forces is for scrubs.
Well, forces.
That prime damage.
Well, forces makes damage scurry. Where's the chart? So let's see. Damage is number of successes times 2.
So you did 14 levels of aggravation, I believe?
Yes.
Okay. What you perceive, Kim, is your effect arches towards him, and 2 of the masks interpose themselves in front of it. The masks shatter, and you see him kind of scream, but other than that, he appears completely unaffected.
This bitch, that was 9 quint.
I mean, you blew up 2 of his masks.
Yeah, but that was 9 quint.
Only 4 of them now remain.
Mother.
Hey, am I behind him?
You're kind of to his side.
Do stuff, motherfuckers. I'm alone here. I got nothing.
So,
What do you think I'm trying to do?
I got a thing.
all right. So let me know when I can take in my next dumb action.
I mean, would it be better if we did revert to initiative from people's perspectives? We can.
I mean, we've been going in turns as is. The next person's turn would be Liam at this point.
Okay. So, Liam, do your thing.
So I'm gonna blow up the effect that ties him to the masks.
Oh my.
You go, little hermetic. Maybe you guys aren't so bad after all.
Okay, it's time for the GM to say this. Are you sure?
Oh, no. No, we're not sure.
It sounds like it's gonna blow up and we're all gonna die.
Let's not do that.
Break.
Liam, sweetheart, darling, pumpkin pie, roll that effect.
I think he said no, though, didn't he?
No, I said, are you sure? No. Am I gonna do something different? No.
Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Because this seems like the next progressive effect. If he is being attacked and using the masks to intercept the attacks, take away his arms.
I feel my Taftani coming quicker than I anticipated.
Yeah, that sounds like that's gonna kind of blow up in our faces, but fucking bring it, I'm ready.
I will point out, Kim, because you are intimately familiar with this and looking at them through spirit sight, there's a soul contained in each one of those masks.
Oh.
You saw it when they shattered.
Does that
Oh,
mean
and if they're suddenly disconnected, that's gonna be a hell of a lot of angry wraiths. Biscuit, will you stop? You bitch.
No, as in
No,
when
Kim,
you destroyed it, they ceased to be.
Oh.
But Kim, you can fix that.
I could buy some spirits.
No, you have friends in low places.
I mean, that too.
They've been looking
Hold
for this motherfucker.
My Biscuit is currently trying to be my dentist. Give me a moment. Biscuit.
I mean, God knows you said you needed a dentist.
Look, I just need a dentist on like my wisdom tooth because it's kind of like coming in right now, and I need to remove it. Shut up. Not my fault.
As I said,
No amount
he has
Teeth brushing will fix that.
he has been apparently charging an effect. So yeah, if you want to make your roll, little hermetic man.
Okay.
You're gonna have to build up successes for this because I'm not gonna let you roll like multiple extended castings if we're not in initiative.
All right, so I'm at 2 right now,
Okay.
and I will keep rolling.
Awesome. Richard, do you want to do a thing?
When you have rotes, is it still just rolling Arte?
Yep.
When it does it. Okay.
Roach just means you don't take a +1 penalty
right.
to the diff.
By trying to do it quickly.
No, rotes are doing it quickly, essentially. So yeah, no, they avoid the fast casting penalty.
Yeah. All right.
So what you trying to do here?
I do that one. Okay. That's all right. He
Oh, by the way, because Kim can sense this. Sorry, I should have pointed this out. My apologies, because I keep forgetting you've got spirits head on. Kim, he's preparing to do something that you do on a regular basis.
This motherfucker.
It feels like he's about to do something you do on a regular basis, but
I do
more
a lot
powerful.
of things on a regular basis. You're gonna have to be slightly more specific.
He's about to bind a soul. Only he has life put into the effect.
This motherfucker stealing my tricks. I have a feeling that this is probably gonna go either. Oh man, they're either gonna do it to Wrinkle or the mage chick. Oh, not gonna be good.
Probably Wrinkle, if I had to guess.
Yeah, probably.
all right, just in case.
Okay, come on. You are going back in your cage for bedtime. Come here.
Start with doing that.
So what is the
I'm gonna go
plan?
to the bathroom. I am satisfied where I'm at rolling. Currently, I am at 7.
Okay. So Walter, what did you want to do?
A rote that I've called All-Seeing Eye. It's the Correspondence 1 effect.
Okay.
Let's see. R. Of 6. Great. So far. He's
Evan,
Yes, Mike.
Jackie will simply say very quietly, he will spend a willpower point. He will look directly at the dude with all the time spheres around, all the time stuff around him, and he will say, "That is not time. I speak truth."
Okay.
Just for the record.
Mm-hmm.
So what is plan, Gorster?
Actually, I'm gonna roleplay this out. He physically takes out his, in this case, a bottle of flavoring. With that, actually, the reduced difficulty probably wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter anyway. Never mind.
Hey, you're still standing, like, probably, you're still closer to the entrance, right, Richard?
Yeah, he's fairly close to it. Yeah.
So you're probably closer to Wrinkle than anyone else. Well, you're closer to our group than you are to the struggle going on. If it looks like your character needs or is looking for something to do, Finley's gonna just look over and be like, just nodding down to Wrinkle. He needs energy. Bad.
Okay.
All right. At this point, he will unleash his effect. I just need to make one last error save roll.
Oh. Richard's not going to get to do a thing?
Richard already did his thing. He cast. He was in the middle of casting a spell.
Just did.
He just didn't get the successes he needed.
Okay.
Could I counterspell a bitch?
Well, he got one, but
Kitten, do you possess?
Quite enough.
Do you possess the time sphere?
Back.
Kim's not here at this moment because time is for scrubs.
Yeah, are we talking to Biscuit again?
No.
He will leaning on his staff. Jackie, you do not also, but you also don't possess the time sphere, do you?
How does he have his staff?
Oh, he doesn't have his staff. My apologies.
Nope.
I forgot his staff was destroyed. His staff is dead.
It better be dead.
Jackie, you don't possess time, do you?
Oh, but I got Prime 2.
Are you able to counterspell something that has an effect that has spheres that you don't have, though?
Nope.
That's what Prime 3 is for.
No, you can, on the other hand, on anti-magic. If you have Prime 3, you can raise the difficulty of all his number dots.
Okay. Jackie, I emphasize the fact this will not kill you. Jackie, you will feel the weight of time press against you. You will feel your fingernails elongate at an amazing rate. Your hair grow very, very long and shaggy and white. You will be struck backwards onto your back, feeling the very hammer that is time bear down upon you as you age. Shall we say, I did the math for this mentally. It was one success per. No, sorry, it was 2 successes per thing with an overall effect. So you will age about 60 years.
Okay.
Ouch.
And he will look down at you and say, "Is this not time? Is it not the tyranny?"
He says it again. This is not time. You are a lie.
I will point out, if it becomes important, his full attention is currently on Jackie now. As in, he's not looking or paying attention to the rest of you at this point.
So, let's see. I'm trying to think whose turn it was next. I don't want to be that guy.
I'm building successes to blow up his mask connections, if that hasn't already happened.
You, Ikuro, and Richard are all building up successes. I'm the only one who hasn't been building an effect.
Wait, what?
I thought Ikuro was building up successes to take out something, wasn't she?
Oh. Yeah, I probably should have known about those masks, though. I keep forgetting. My bad.
But,
Actually,
okay, so whose turn is it?
I can't remember if I went first or if Liam.
I tell you what we'll do then is it would in theory be Jackie's turn to do something, actually.
Oh,
It would go Jackie, Iki, Liam, Finlay, Richard, then this person.
To be fair, though, Jackie went right after I did the arm rending thing, so that would mean it's me then Jackie.
Okay, cool.
Right, so
in that case, we'll do it like that.
What is the order up now? So it's going to be Finley.
It'll be Finlay. It'll be Jackie. Then it will be you. Then it will be Iki. Then it will be David or Richard. Sorry. Then it will be Magister Metz here.
And Jackie, Liam, Icky, Richard, Metz.
There we
Yay.
go. So Clayton, do your thing.
Yeah, so Wrinkle still needs a lot of energy, right?
He's in worse shape than he was. So yes,
But I mean, he did good. He knocked out a lot of those magical defenses,
yes, he did.
and he can see the guy now.
Yes.
Just gonna kind of sigh for a second. Like, I still his wounded arm is now limp at his side. Like, oh yeah, that's not happening. There's nothing else I can take out of that.
It's a bad day.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a bad day already. He's just like, still got my arm, still got the sickle, and he's pretty much going to lean forward and cut another jagged rent, this time down his chest. Not like deep enough to get into his organs and shit, but we're talking deep enough, extreme pain, blood loss. Another 2 points of lethal. And he's dumping his actual quintessence pool into this.
Ouchie douchies.
That's 5 points of quint straight into Wrinkle. And I'm now basically out of this fight. I'm probably now looking like Wrinkle was looking.
Wrinkle is still by no means... He physically... once again, straightens ever so slightly, but he's still very badly fucked. As in, it may you reckon it will take more than that in order to give him the amount of power he needs.
Well, someone else has got something, I'm sure.
All right, so Jackie, it is now your turn.
I'll spend another willpower point. I only got 2 more, and he'll say, "It's just you are not how it should be. I've seen what it should be. This is not it."
Think about it. You could see those you loved again. Hold those who mean something to you. Why is it that you cannot see? Why is it you are blinded by the arrogance that is linear time?
He just goes, "Liar."
All right. Next up, we have Liam.
So I've been building successes for a while on to blow up his mask effects. I'm at 7.
Okay.
And I am comfortable at 7.
Okay. Would you like to release the effect?
Yes.
Okay. The effect blazes towards him. As I say, nobody is... he's not paying any attention to you. The masks will go to defend their master. Another 2 of them are shredded out of existence as you cut the fetter between them and their lord. There is a scream of agony. Iki, you can see this. Unlike the other ones where they were extinguished, the wraiths or the spirits locked within these masks in the moment where the energy impacts them start to scream and claw at their faces as if the very presence of the natural side of the gauntlet is anathema to them before they expire in a puff of nothingness.
Oh.
Now then, we are all... He only has 2 masks left now. Now we are on to Iki.
Iki.
Okay. I have these freaking motherfracking wraith guards for a freaking reason. So
Are you gonna do it, King?
I'm like, ooh, oh. Okay. No, fuck. I don't have like. Okay, does this?
Riggedy wreck it. Do the thing.
I'm trying to think because I could do like several different things because there's like this one lovely little like spirit route where I just kind of throw a wraith into a body and let them fucking duke it out. Great entertainment, by the way, on the DL. Fuck. You know, I'm very open to like taking suggestions at this point. She's definitely gonna ask her wraith guards to show, just kind of like pull on the strings. And she's also gonna nudge her familiar to kind of help too. Nudge, nudge. I paid $3 for this bitch. You better do something.
He'll pop his head out of the bag and yawn.
That's me.
For the record, he will the person, once again, because we're not really doing initiative, so I'm not really doing the whole you can only speak so much, etc. He will say to Jackie, "They took everything from me for the sake of what they thought was orthodoxy. I swore I would have it back, and I will not be stood against by the likes of you. You pathetic excuses, you insects.
Remember your oath."
My oath to hell."
Sounds like this dude need to get some V.
They took the one man I loved. They took him. They dragged him out. They made an example of him. And for what? For bringing them. Sorry. And for what? For bringing the humans, these unawakened monkeys, to a level of civility. They cursed him for this. They caused his death. This is what the Order of Hermes stands for. Orthodoxy at all costs.
I am in my earlier statement. He needs some D in his life then.
Okay, sorry. Evan's slightly lightheaded after all the pseudo check. Give me a second.
Some D.
Hey, so Richard. Wait.
No, it's still Iki. She's yet to decide what she wants to do. Oh, sorry.
Definitely tugging on my retainers though. And you know, the fucking dragon who does nothing.
To be fair, you've never asked him to do anything proactive.
I'm asking him now. I thought he would have like popped out when he heard all the fighting and you know the smell of blood is in the air. And
in his defense, he's asleep.
I just realized my extreme kink is probably kicking in hella hard right now. This is not good.
The dragon will lurch out of your bag since you want him to do something. He will grow to about 18 feet long in the blink of an eye and wrap himself around the lower extremities of this individual and breathe a sheet of flame onto them.
God damn it!
Well, thank you, Mr. Dragon.
He kind of gives you his "it's all right" nod. The fire will be caught in the being's hand, however.
Oh no.
The armor he's wearing appears to be made entirely of flame retardant material.
It's
Goddamn,
flame
you had one job.
As for the wraiths, you sense as you tug the fetters, they are coming.
Okay. Does that take up all my turn, or do I still get to do a little thing? Or since I was like calling in the like apparently
You can do
weak
your
ass
thing.
fucking cavalry.
They're not weak ass. I will point out that the dragon just did 5 ag, but you know it was eaten by the armor that this guy's wearing.
So since these masks are wraiths, can I kind of snatch one? Or they're spirits? Anyway.
You could try, but there's something wrong with them. As I said, that they're not proper wraiths. They are the spirits of the dead, but they're not wraiths. It's kind of an oddity, in all honesty.
They're like an amalgam of dead souls.
Okay, but one still snatched is another one that we don't have to deal like freaking 7 health levels to beat this dude down.
Yes.
So, snatch.
Okay. You're going to need to roll the effect against his effect, which will take some time.
That's fine. I can snatch for days.
All right, Richard, hang on. In that case, we'll move on. Richard, you're up next.
Finley's still looking at you. Like, come on. I'm sacrificing.
You aren't the one technically consecrated to Wrinkle at this moment. I don't want to hear about sacrifice.
Oh, but by the way, I will point out 7.
Huh.
I've been counting. I have a counter. You're currently on 8 paradox that you've gained.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
And it's ticking up. But then again, I kind of assumed that I kind of assumed you kind of guessed that.
Oh, absolutely. I'm waiting for that crippling backlash to blow me into oblivion.
Okay, Richard, what do you want to do, dude?
Let's see. I'm gonna go one more on the previous, just at least.
Okay.
Well,
Roll that sweet, sweet effect. Remember, willpower is your friend.
didn't burn it. Remembered willpower before I burned it, or before I.
These things happen.
Nothing on it. Abandoning that and just moving over toward Wrinkle.
Okay, cool. In that case, it is this individual's turn. Hi. You see, as his masks are destroyed, his eyes will flick up and away from Jackie, and his eyes are going to focus on. Basically, he sends a wash of energy from his hand that takes the form of black spiraling darkness that's going to ace towards the wall where Wrinkle, Finlay, Liam, and David are currently occupying, as Ikiro is currently still sitting or standing near the bar. And I would like for you all to please make me Dex athletics rolls to get the fuck out of the way of the rolling sheet of darkness.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, I
Hi,
can't.
Mr. I'm at massive dice penalties.
That's a thing.
What were you saying? Sorry, what were you saying, Marcus?
Am I in that wash of death and pain?
No, you are not in that wash of death and pain. He appears to be more interested in having a philosophical conversation rather than killing you.
So, I have a question for you, oh great ST.
Uh-huh.
If... Never mind, no. No, I can't accumulate enough successes with what I need with what I was thinking.
However, what you could do, as it's blatantly obvious that Finlay will fail this roll, you can interpose yourself between him and the effect and attempt to counterspell enough so it won't outright kill you.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I have one dice I can roll after penalty. One singular die at whatever the difficulty is, and I can burn a willpower.
You can also spend a willpower to ignore wound penalties.
That might be a better option.
Well, actually,
that gives me 3 dice. Then I'm still not liking my chances.
guys, we're not thinking paradoxically, as it were.
I never think.
Right. I only have 3 successes. I need one for each person involved. I can't blink the 3 of us out.
No. You need paradox to fix the paradox spirit.
Oh no, that's my next thing. Since I'm consecrated to it, that's my next train of thought. That was my next action. So, Evan, will you let me interpose myself and roll Arete to lessen the effect by setting up the mystical wall and doing the you shall not pass thing?
Yes.
To help protect Finlay and Wrinkle?
Yep. David, would you like to please roll me your Dex Athletics, please, to GTFO?
All right, so I'm gonna roll my willpower or my.
We'll roll your Arete. Though I would recommend in the Arete roll spending a willpower.
Yeah. After this, I might have 1 left.
Oh.
So what am I doing, if anything?
You're being protected at the moment, actually.
Yay! I mean, to be fair, if anything happens to me at this point, I can be healed. It's just those 5 points. Oh, yay!
I failed because I spent willpower. Otherwise, it would have been a botch.
Well, no, you still get 1 success if you spend willpower. I don't know where people get them.
We have that house rule here.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure that is how it works.
Okay, so I have 1 success. One.
Hang on 1 second. Marcus, correct me if I'm wrong, but that is how it works, isn't it? As the willpower burn is an automatic success regardless of ones, right?
It is an automatic success. Other storytellers have played fast and loose with the actual rule.
So what is the actual rule? Does it stay or does it go?
It doesn't. It's considered a success. It acts like any other success.
So essentially,
as long as we have
ones, then yeah.
I like my way better. But okay, you managed to protect them, mostly with your body.
That's fine.
You will take 6 aggravated damage
That's fine.
and be
Yay,
thrown on
you're
the
slightly
ground.
worse off than me.
That's fine.
you're gonna become half wrinkled.
What was that? Sorry. What was that? Sorry, Marcus.
You're gonna become half wrinkled. That's awesome.
Yeah. David, what did you get in your Dex Athletics to get the fuck out of the way? Or Richard, rather. Walter.
Oh. David and
Sorry, yeah, no, Evan's having a
David.
Evan's having a brain day. So, what is the result of your Dex Athletics to GTFO?
Say that. Dex Athletics. Hang on, let me.
Okay, you only require taking 2 aggravated damage. Basically, you feel it sear along your back. It feels like black fire. We are now at the start of it, which is Finlay. Finlay, you will see the valiant and brave Liam slumped on the floor, smoking.
I'm just gonna look like how far away did Richard jump to?
Not very far. It's more so he ducked under it.
I'm just literally looking at him like just pointing at Wrinkle like
And he's moving toward him. He's moving to Wrinkle.
Okay.
pointing with my sickle hand.
He's sort of him.
That's fine.
Also, I can't do anything, so I'm pretty much just going to like huddle behind Wrinkle and hopefully present less of a target.
That is an interesting question. What is House Fiona about? Or sorry, what is House Fiona about? The fact that they misread it. Nobody can actually pronounce what the fucking house name is because it's not Fiona, and they actually wrote it wrong in the book, which irritates me immensely. It's pronounced Fiona, but I will keep my Irish saltiness at bay. This is what happens when Americans try to pronounce anything that's not American. At least Marcus apologizes for it.
Look, you try to get me to pronounce like weird Irish names. What's the name of that one great dude?
Oh, Machminman Machler.
Yeah, shut the hell up. It's bad. You know what? At least I can pronounce Opelousas.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
So what's going on now? It's Jackie's turn?
No, sorry. I'm just waiting to see how much, if Walter's putting quintessence into Wrinkle, and if so, how much.
Okay.
Oh. Let's see.
Let me guess.
Okay,
Richard has quintessence
probably
1.
best. What?
I was joking. I said, let me guess. Richard only has quintessence 1.
No. Wrinkle's probably our best bet. Dumping 2.
Okay. At this point, Wrinkle stands up again, and his eyes flick with the green light. You see the figure turn away from his conversation with Jackie and go to raise his hands, but once again, the sparks of light flick around Wrinkle's fingers, like, and there is another blinding flash of light. The figure is thrown back against the wall, smoking, and he kind of slumps to the ground. The last 2 masks interpose themselves and shatter, and you think that's probably the only reason why he's still alive and not a carcass.
Can I slit his throat now?
I beg your pardon?
Can I slit his throat now?
Whose turn is it now after...
Technically, it was Jackie right after me.
Finn,
So, I mean...
Jack, then me.
Oh yeah, sorry. I skipped the gun. I do apologize. In theory, it was Liam. It was Iki's turn. Sorry. Yeah, no, it should have been. I majorly fucked that up. That is my bad. My apologies. I'm going to keep the action order. But yes, Jackie, it is your turn.
So I'm like 60 years old. So I can't move.
No.
Right?
He aged you by 60 years.
So can I still function as per normal?
I mean, aging's a thing, but you might be mobile.
What age is Jackie normally?
28.
Ooh, almost
He's now
90.
an 88-year-old man.
I'll get him with my gum.
I mean, you still have
Hey,
the knowledge
Jackie,
and training.
Are you gonna beat him with the leg of yours that no longer works?
The bad knee.
Exactly. Whoop his ass with your bad knee. Show him what.
Punching him would be dumb, but I got a blade on me. For these specific purposes.
And he's kind of down for the count.
You can stab him if you want, yes.
I say, boy. Come on, get up.
Jesus.
Oh man.
I'm gonna get you. No, I basically will go from behind. I'm gonna shank him because I owe a sinner.
All right. Your blade
can't-
your blade punches into his chest numerous times, and instead of blood, it starts to leak shadowy vapor.
I guess that counts.
I was like, I hope your soul can be reaped because I owe a sinner.
Tim, as the body starts to turn,
I just have this like Shawshank Redemption like bathroom shank scene where it's like, I hope you will do for my debts.
I'm gonna throw you down with the sodomites. You're gonna feel like you've been fucked by a train, Andy Dufresne. Mm-mm.
Oh, God. I would point out we are live on YouTube.
Fucked
I got a
like
question.
a train, Andy Dufresne.
It's
Continue.
not going on my account. Anyway, you were describing something and said my name. So what the fuck going on?
Okay, sorry. Before somebody asks me a question, there is no soul coming out of his body as the body dissipates into black, spirituous kind of shadow.
Motherfucker, you did say something about having like oaths to I want this bitch's soul, and of course a fucking demon's gonna get it. God damn it.
No. As in, the soul was snatched from his body, but the thing that you fought had no soul.
I know. Because he said oaths to demons and shit, so it's probably like a.
Or he was a construct in the first place.
Either way.
Okay, who had a question to ask me?
Are phones working again?
Yes. As soon as the being dissipates, your phones will start to work again.
Oh, then the Archbishop and Scishow are getting the delayed text messages or the audio recordings of this whole bullshit.
Yes.
And witness.
Yay!
Yeah.
D'Onofrio will will cough, and kind of lean on her good arm as she says, "Well, thank you, children. Why is my universe inverted? Wait, no, I shouldn't say that. Good. Okay, I'm going to lie down now. Dunk." And unconsciousness happens again.
That sounds like a great idea.
I like how Ichiro's still just sitting at the bar, drinking tea, while everyone else is either elderly, fucked, or maimed.
Or combinations thereof.
Double fucked.
So Riki's just gonna kind of set up or stand up. By the way, she does. Oh my god, her extreme kink is kicking in so hard in this room because everything is covered in blood, and she's just kind of like, "This is my best fantasy fucking ever."
Even
I choose to point out, Kim, Half of them are unconscious at this point. If you want to have your wicked way with them, no one will know.
No. Oh my God, no.
Actually, hey Kim, roll me your willpower.
Okay,
Yes.
look, there's a difference between having a kink to that stuff and then still realizing consent is a thing.
Okay, I will accept this.
Well, then ask the conscious ones. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but Sideshow is getting a lot of that when I get home today.
Okay.
But she'll look around to everyone and say, if anyone is wounded, please stand somewhere. I will get to you soon enough.
And on that note, boys and girls, we will end the scene. Thank you, players.
I'm not done yet. I have something else stupid to do.
Thank you, watchers, for watching.
Let him do the stupid thing.
Yeah, no, I'll let you do the stupid thing. What's this? By the way, you are up to a grand total of 14 paradox in your system.
You're right, I am. I am also consecrated to a paradox spirit who is gravely wounded.
Yes.
So I offer him a bargain.
He will look up at you with the one good eye that still remains, and he will say, causality still inverted, non sequitur, linear progression not restored.
Get rid of my pattern twisting, fix your ass, give me the eye, and I will put this motherfucker in the ground.
Wait, you want him to give you his other eye? Are you nuts?
He will,
as he says, leaning from against
he will pick up the eye
bone back.
he will pick up the eye in his taloned hand. He will use 3 of his fingers. He will rip your left eye out of your forehead, as in with his no anesthetic, no nothing. There is a drilling feeling as he crushes the eyeball in between his fingers.
Oh, there's lots of screaming. There is there's lots and lots of screaming, and it is not pretty. It is not glorified. It is sissified, and it is painful.
It is, however, full of lots of blood spatters that are even more. No, I'm just kidding.
And he, God damn it, he will.
There's a moan.
He will then ram the eye into the socket and twist. Everything in your universe becomes white hot pain as you fall unconscious.
Good. I'm out. I don't have any. I'm no longer in pain. I've got this fucking eye problem solved. I can now hunt things. I'm beaten, stupid, and silly. And hopefully, Wrinkle took my paradox to feed and fix his own pattern.
He did, you know. He found it delicious.
Excellent.
Now can I end the scene?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. On next scene on Darkness in Dublin, we have to find Jackie a good geriatric home. Have a pleasant evening.